bit of the mentality they don't care if you play on PC or console as long as you have Game Pass. One advantage mentality of PlayStation, I'd say. Yeah, sure. League's going on for over 12 years now. We're in season 12, so you know, almost 13 years. Yes, I mean, they keep the game quite. I feel that they keep the game rather fresh. You know, they're always patching it. They're trying to keep the game balanced as best they can. It's not always balanced, but you know they do their best, and they've got a good esports scene, which always helps. When you think about it, there's not many other games that have actually, you know, been around as long. The only one I can really think of off the top of my head is, I mean, RuneScape technically, and WoW. So, people say it's not a balanced game, but for a game with over 150 different characters, yeah, that's what I mean. There's like 160 odd characters. They've got to balance it between all the characters. Then they've got to balance it between the runes and talents, like runes, masteries. And then the items as well, like it's definitely not an easy game to balance with that many characters. Fun hearing Bill Jackson stuff before. And to be honest, I didn't really watch any of it. I just kind of heard bits and pieces. But from what I've heard, 004 is going to be a shit show. Apparently 004 are looking for a like someone to manage the shop. Apparently there's going to be like a heavy real money trading focus, like possibly shop stuff with them like Immortals is, so people aren't happy about that. Yeah, I mean, you can't make everyone happy. I think the problem is as well, it doesn't look bad, but people are scared for more. Exactly. I think the problem with like balancing in like League, you didn't have to, but you could end up spending like 100,000 or something just to like max out your character. One second. But yeah, I think for the problem with Benson League as well is the fact that some champions like are high skill cap. Like certain champions are like put them in the hands of like someone really good, and they will completely shitstomp. But if you know that they're good at the game, like the champion's going to be bad, and people will like complain because it's hard to balance between. It's hard to balance between good and bad players. Like you can't balance it just at the top. You've got to try and balance it across the board, which makes it a lot harder to balance. But yeah, 004, I'll probably try 004. As long as it looks good and stuff and plays well, like, we'll probably give it a try. But they can't really buff Rise, otherwise they'll stomp on the page. That's what I mean, like, it's hard to buff. I'd imagine it's almost too many characters for new players. It sounds overwhelming. Yeah, honestly, it's... I can't remember how many we were playing. I can't remember how many characters in the game when I first started playing. Probably around 50 or so. Not even 50. Maybe 40. Can't remember, but yeah, like it's very overwhelming. I mean, just starting a game with like starting a new game with like 20 characters is pretty overwhelming as it is. Like, Agnes might have lost this actually. The Cannoneer became the Cannoned. Cannoneer lost to Revel. Actually, the referendum Revel. What's he running over you? I didn't mean to mean. Cannoneer, you both run Cannoneer, both run... Oh, you run 2 trainer, he's running... He's got that better Nomsy. That's pretty much it, right? He's running less Cannoneer, but it's got Nomsy and Zoe, and you've... Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much even. Yeah. I started League back in Season 2, and it was overwhelming. Yeah, I started playing like the end of Season 1. Yeah, unlucky. I don't know, maybe just like a different position in items that maybe kind of want it for him. Yeah, it happens sometimes, unfortunately.